energy was, this Queen of Wands in reverse, this is for them. Or this could be, no, Spirit says for this karmic, whoever this karmic was. It says surrender comparison with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. I said somebody was projecting their energy onto you. Whoever this person is, they full of drama. And also divine masculine, Spirit is saying surrender drama. The drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Stay centered. Staying centered will help you resolve the issues more quickly. So divine master, you need to stay centered. Surrender the need for drama. And whoever this karmic is, surrender that shit too. Cut them out. Spirit said you need to block them. And for divine feminine, surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you are afraid for a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat this affirmation. I have faith, all is well. Spirit said, want divine feminine know that have faith that all is well. Divine masculine, surrender all drama from your past. And whoever your past is, they need to stop trying to compare themselves to this divine feminine, projecting their energy onto this divine feminine. Okay? I said earlier somebody felt like something was being projected. I don't know what that is. Let's see. I'm curious. Spirit, what was being projected onto this divine feminine? What was being projected onto this divine feminine from this karmic? Regret. What else here? Friendship in reverse. Envy. That's that evil eye energy. I feel like somebody was envious of your friendship with this divine masculine. And now they regretting everything they sent your way. I feel like it all got reversed back to sender. Yeah, because you still growing. You in this growth energy. You still growing. But Spirit saying, this, you're going to have to make a final decision on this divine masculine once this truth is revealed. Okay? After he come out of conflict, he's internally conflicted with himself. Okay, tell me about this five. What is this energy of this five of wands back here, Spirit? Just a bit. Thank you. Clarity. For my clarity. Yeah, honesty. Thank you. That's what it is. This divine masculine is internally conflicted about coming to you, telling you everything that took place. For divine masculine, it says honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you need to be honest with yourself, divine masculine. And by you being honest with yourself, it's going to be more easier for you to be honest with your divine feminine. These people was projecting somebody. There was a copycat trying to copy this divine feminine, projecting her energy onto this divine feminine because they was envious of your friendship with this divine feminine. And it says divine masculine and divine feminine. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. It was in reverse. Maybe this masculine didn't see that, and that's what he regret. He wasn't a good friend to you. Okay? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. No, you can't change the past, but speaking on the past brings about healing. Okay? Instead of trying to sweep it under the rug, that does nothing but pile up more darkness and decay. You don't want to start your new beginning off with darkness and decay. Okay? Right. Spirit said be disciplined in your energy, divine masculine. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Say, as long as you believe that you can get through this and speak this truth, y'all can have and release any blame, the health of this connection will grow. It'll be successful. Look, you will have success, but you have to speak your truth. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Y'all will have success in this, but you have to speak your truth and balance this shit out. It has to be balanced first. And that's by weighing the scales, bringing justice to this situation by giving this empress the truth. It's a lot of divine masculines not speaking a truth. Wow. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, you could have judged this divine feminine in the past, and maybe that's what you regret. You thought she was a bad friend. Spirit says it's time for a change. It's time to grow from that. Balance this shit out. Be honest. Remember the growth that you've gained, because you're sitting in your emperor power. So you've grown, divine masculine. It says grow. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. By expanding your consciousness and your awareness, that's by living in your truth and speaking your truth. This King of Swords energy. This is someone who's expanded their conscious and their awareness. And that's what you need to embody right now with your divine feminine, by speaking the truth. But do it in a loving manner, a truthful, honest, compassionate manner, and she will receive you as such. You fear she's going to block you, but I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. Yeah, you fear you're going to fail. You feel that she's not going to forgive you, but because you feel like you've dealt with people that lack empathy. But Spirit said abundance is here. You just got to speak your truth. Your Ace of Pentacles is here. It says, I am limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yes. Gratitude. Be grateful for what these lessons that you learned, that you even getting this second chance to go towards this abundance. But you're going to have to be honest to get this here. In order to get this, you have to do this. Okay? Yeah. Said release your ego and pride, because you're doing yourself a disservice staying in that energy. Yes. This feminine is not going to judge you. Okay? But you need to release your guilt. And both of y'all may grieve by there's going to be some grief, Spirit is saying. Okay? Both of y'all may grieve about this information that you have to tell this divine feminine. But Spirit saying it's okay, because through your tears, you're healed. You see what I'm saying? Right there. Healer of all ages. You feel me? Through your tears, you're going to heal. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And Spirit said that if you do lose it, that's just the sign that you should have appreciated it more while you had it. But I don't feel like that's going to be the case. I really don't. Because she's sitting over here in this Queen of Pentacles energy, wanting that damn pentacle. She wants that damn abundance. And abundance ain't about money. Money is about gratitude and acceptance. Yes, right. And purpose. That abundance is about change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Trust. Okay? That's that abundance. Relationship. Courage. Love. And freedom. Which brings you what? Humor. Being on the lighter side of things. It's by surrendering the truth to this divine feminine. Yeah. Who's very patient with you. And y'all can persevere through this. And leave the past in the past once the truth is out. Yeah. And then y'all could be happy. But right now, you feel lonely in this hermit mode. Because you lack the self-esteem to make peace in this situation. Okay? Spirit said, listen to your intuition and don't sit in denial. Do not deny yourself of this freedom by expressing this truth. Okay? You got yourself out of a hard spot. And I see that you're healing. But you still need to speak your truth, hon. Okay? I want to pull something else for these masculines who's afraid to speak their truth, Spirit. Give them some upliftment and encouragement just to do just that. To stand powerfully in their truth. And I'm going to pull something from the ancestor, right? So I'm going to get another deck. Okay? Let me clear this up. I feel like whoever this divine feminine you got, she's very patient. If you did all you did to this divine feminine and you're in communication with her, that ought to say a lot. That's all our spirit just said. If you did anything to work against your divine feminine, and this divine feminine opened herself back up to you and has been incredibly patient to you and is allowing you in after cold, after it took you a long ass time to come towards her, then that's a motherfucker worth receiving the truth. You need to stop denying that truth and go tell her that. Remove the blockages. Learn a spiritual lesson. Yes, it's going to hurt, but look what you're going to get, Emperor. It's going to hurt. But guess what? Spirit said it'll also heal. Be healing. Now, hold on. Let me get this other deck. I might have one over here. No, I was pulling my ancestor deck. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. Ow, bones popping. Y'all be popping like popcorn. Get old. Alright, Spirit. They like going to this deck. This deck got me where I need to be. I ain't gonna lie. When I wasn't wanting to look at myself, when I had the courage to look at myself. Let me correct myself. When I had the courage to look at myself, this deck right here really opened my eyes to who I was being and what I needed to implement in my life. So even if you're not a tarot reader, to get one of these books and you going through troublesome times, give you great wisdom. I'm telling you. It's called the Wisdom Keepers Oracle Deck and Inner Guide Book. Very good deck for healing. Okay? It got me through some of my darkest days. It's confronting, but it gets you through your darkest days. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me make some space. Guardian angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, because I'm feeling there's a lot of divine masculines that's about to come into union, and there's a lot of things they did in their past to hurt their divine feminines, and they're afraid to come forward with the truth. What message will ignite that courage in these masculines to speak their truth without fear, but in a loving manner and sympathetic manner? A lot of masculines not speaking their truth. It could be feminine energy too, but I feel mostly masculine. These last few readings, it's been about divine masculine speaking their truth about what took place in the past. Because when they lived in a lower vibration, see, that's one thing. You got to release that guilt and shame, because this is a journey. And you all have to learn something. And a lot of times you don't know. You don't know. When you first meet your twin, you get this feeling, but you're not sure. So if you're unawakened, unevolved, then you may overlook it. And a lot of y'all probably did. You know? And that's why you sit up here in this regret and this shame and this guilt. But I feel like if the divine feminine was awakened and knew the truth about the situations, about what twin flame was all about, I feel like that's why she's even more patient, because she knew she was already prepared for you before you came into her life. You see, some of us go through catalysts to wake us up, and some of us meet our twins to wake us up. You know, me myself, I met a catalyst before I woke up, before I met my true twin. You know, and that catalyst woke me the fuck up, and that's how I got ahead of my twin. But I realized God was getting me prepared for the challenges I was about to go through with my divine masculine, because my catalyst, oh wow, was my catalyst a challenge. I told you, in the bed 3 months before I got out the bed. Because I realized that something wasn't right here. You know? So divine masculines, I want to encourage you to never be afraid to stand on your square and speak your truth. Okay? No matter how hard or painful it may be, it's just how you deliver that truth. Okay? That's what you have to be mindful of. How you communicate that truth. If you can't speak it, write it. Okay? And be there while they read it. If you write them a letter, be right there. Be accountable. If you can't speak it, write it. Okay? But Spirit is calling for you. However creative you got to get this truth out of you, you got to do that. That's part of your journey. Once you do that, you're going to close out a karmic cycle by being your true, authentic self. Okay? You have to speak your truths. That is very important in this journey because these unions can't come together built off lies. That's not a firm foundation. And if you're trying to build a foundation with the Eight of Pentacles, which are divine feminine, then you have to build on truth and honesty. All right. Final messages for these divine masculines or divine feminines who's struggling with the truth, Spirit. More sort of divine masculines, what I'm feeling in this reading. Delight. We got delight. All right, let's see what they talking about. Put that right there so you can see it. 46. $118. All right, here we go. It says, luck is what happens when you stop interfering with life. Message from my wisdom story. Though my parents wanted us to be happy, they were unhappy people. My mother was a frigid woman, ashamed of her body and obsessed with it, every ache and pain. Terrified of evil spirits, she constantly reprimanded me and my brothers when our play became too free and spontaneous. My father was a hard-working man with a traumatic past, afraid of wild insects would lead to danger. He tried to control our every move. My brother reacted to our parents by telling nothing seriously, not even their punishments. My brother reacted to our parents by taking nothing seriously. Okay, not even their punishments. He was always having fun, and they were always disapproving of his frivolousness. Once they had a fight that was so bad, he stormed out of the house and never returned. Though I felt my parents' grief, I secretly envied my brother. Why couldn't I be laid back and free like him? Why did I have to care so much about what everyone thought? I was always wishing I was different, more clever, less fat, more successful. As I matured, I came to understand that true happiness required more than physical beauty and outer achievement. So I prioritized my inner world and embarked on a serious spiritual journey. I sat in silence and prayed, practicing in countless ceremonies, but still I wasn't happy. I was still afraid of life. Sure, I was doing it all wrong and that nothing would ever work out for me, not even enlightenment. One day, as I sat under the tree struggling to meditate, an old woman appeared. She took a good look at me, my sacred altar, and looked at me and my sacred altar, and the somber expression on my face. Then, without asking for permission, she grabbed my hand and pulled me to a clearing in dang to a clearing in the forest by a beach. I never forgot the sound of her laughter in the distance and the glorious sight upon our arrival of the most gleeful gathering of women I'd ever seen. In every shape, size, and age, and dressed in the most frantic clothing. Dressed in the most fantastic clothing, they moved around in a giant fire, singing and dancing with total uh, uh, abandon. Before I knew it, they took off their clothes and jumped gleefully into the water. I was laughing so hard I forgot all about how I looked or what anyone thought. I threw off my clothes and twirled twirled my way into the ocean. Damn. That sounds like some shit I want to do. Sorry, y'all. But I'm free like that. Hold up. Ooh, shit. That full moon might mark the beginning of my lucky life. My gift to you. I come to share an ultimate truth. Nothing really matters but life and love. It's time for you to enjoy life, small pleasures, and to relax in your own body, no matter how it looks. You can surf like an exciting hold on, you can surf life like an excited wave, whether or not you understand what's happening. But to do this, you must first be willing to let go of the past, release all agendas, and keep your mind as open as your heart. Remember, the less seriously you take things, the easier it becomes to get out of your own way and allow life's delightful surprise to take you exactly where you need to go at exactly the right time to manifest, and magically the magical universe is at work in you all the time. Questions of contemplation. Do you seem more laid back on the surface than you feel inside? Where are you taking life too seriously? Do you tend to worry about your appearance? Do these concerns ever keep you from enjoying your life or taking risks? Have you ever experienced ecstasy? Is it wonderful? Scary? Watch a funny, heartwarming movie, smile, pay attention to the little moments of delight and sign of synchronicities in your life. Write them down in a journal. I feel like that's for divine feminists. Divine feminists, if you are been, because y'all coming in connection. Spirit says embrace that delight, okay? I did ask for divine feminine and divine masculine. They said ladies first. Okay. Alright, and for divine masculines that's having some trouble with their truth. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. Now, divine masculine, you got perseverance. Ooh. Yeah, you got to march to the beat of your own drum, baby. Yeah. Wow. I see a lot of symbolism in this card. I'm going to hold it up and let y'all look at it. Anything you recognize, look it up, the meaning. But it's perseverance for the divine masculine. I didn't hold this up for the divine feminines. I apologize. Alright, let's see. Now, divine masculine, 38. Every moment is a teachable moment, y'all. The moment you can set yourself, open yourself up, is the moment you can free yourself from things that bind you. Alright, it says, over time, through perseverance, love, and trust, you will eventually attain victory and experience your own destiny. Wow. My wisdom story. My older brother died when I was just a child. My mother went into a deep depression. As a boy of action, I fought with all of my might to pull her out of her grief. But her pain consumed her until she ended her own life. Her act of utter defeat was unthinkable in our land. I heard people talking, and it made me so angry my whole body shook. Not knowing what to do with the overwhelming tension I felt, I started fighting whatever and whenever I could feel my impact. I started